I came to know about this request for proposal that was floated through the Status of Women Canada, through Skills for Change, about a project that could be initiated by any woman in the community. The idea could have been anything, but the one idea that I wanted to float was to help women. And why women? This idea had to be close to my heart. And because I am a woman and I have struggled after coming to Canada, I felt that I could understand women's issues better than anyone else. So that was my project, to work with new women immigrants between the age group of 35 to 55 years of age who were unemployed / underemployed, facing some kind of an abuse. And the goal of the project was to take them from a situation of this situation to a situation of employment within a year's time, because that was the period of the project, and to align them not to survival jobs, to align them to their professions based on their expertise.
What the empowerment project did to me was to help me realize my own inner strength. All of us have strengths, but how many of them know what we have? And I was also in a state where I was losing self-confidence. I was doing so many things, so many activities, but I did without taking a moment to see whether it had any impact, whether those activities were helping me. What Sunitha did and what those meetings that we used to have every 2 weeks helped me to do was to focus on the strategy, was to eliminate unnecessary activities so that I could bring my energy into what is required and set a deadline for myself to get a job. And that was something daring which I would not have done if I was not part of the project. But then I did set a deadline for myself to get a job, and I did get a job within that deadline.
Initial activities had to do with ascertaining what were their key strengths and weaknesses, understanding those at an individual level, and then understanding their KSAOs, their knowledge, their attributes, their skills, and their abilities, understanding those at a professional level. So all these activities were integrated, and then looking at gaps, where are those gaps, and then seeing whether the retraining was sufficient or anything else is required on the retraining process.
When I met Sunitha and heard about this project, I worked really hard to get into this program. And when I successfully ended up being part of this program, this was exactly what it helped me with, to build up my self-confidence again and be able to use my knowledge, to use my experiences, and to go out and seek for a job that I really would like to have. You have to be passionate about what you would like to do and showcase this passion throughout everything you do. Showcase it in your resume, in your cover letter, in your interviews, and even informal discussions that you have with people. Tell them how passionate you feel about what you really would like to do.
You already have all this potential, you already have these skills and experience and capabilities, but you just need that last push that actually is going to set you apart and just takes you to another dimension, to another level of your career life and personal life as well, because these are related. So Empowering Project, that's what it does. Many people have that potential, have those skills, but just need that last push to break free and go to another dimension. They learn more, they become leaders, they become business leaders, they become our professors in universities. They become better people in general. They become huge contributors to our society. These people are really precious. So with just a little bit of push, a little bit of help, we can create a Canada that we always want.
In the first quarter, I encountered challenges. One of the girls who was a little bit negative, and she felt that she could overcome, that she had a lot of negative traits in her personality, and she kept saying that I'm not going to achieve success, I haven't been able to achieve it so far, I don't think this program will help me. And to the greatest amazement, she was the one who actually got the first job. And there was this other woman who was not able to make it to these meetings and who kept taking excuses and feeling that I can't come. And then the other two women, they gave her the strength to say, you have to come. When we can come, you can come. And slowly a family developed among the three women. The activities were happening at one end, and then the relationship was developing from the other end. And it was that relationship, I think, that enabled these women to come and keep coming to these meetings. It's a wonderful, great opportunity that Skills for Change gave me, and the faith that was reposed in me. And finally, I would like to thank Status of Women Canada, without whose funding support I wouldn't have been able to achieve the goal of the first project. Thank you for helping me achieve my dream. Thank you for being there.